One of the highlights was, of course, the meeting with the Prime Minister of Rwanda. Before that, I had a chance to meet the Finance Minister and the Minister for Health, so the meeting was well prepared. And there was no doubt that the Prime Minister appreciates a lot what the European Investment Bank is doing in Rwanda.
And the discussion focused on key areas of cooperation between Rwanda and the EIB, focusing on energy, agriculture, water and sanitation, education and health. The two parties were satisfied by the successful cooperation, and they also committed to strengthen further our cooperation.
This week we actually signed a 100 million deal with Bank of Kigali. So that will be money used to support agriculture, private sector development. And the Prime Minister especially highlighted that. But we also discussed the whole portfolio. And we have an exciting portfolio, some deals that are very close to be signed and dispersed, others that we have a little bit on the medium term. So I think we have a very interesting period ahead of us. When we do cooperation with local commercial banks or local public banks, I want to see who are the final beneficiaries of that resource that we put into the motion. And this time I visited 3 different companies in the food processing sector and in the garment sector. And it is such a visible example of how this type of cooperation from the European Investment Bank with local commercial banks, how impactful it can be for gender equality, for female opportunities to get jobs, for economic development and economic productivity and growth, and for food security, such an important issue after the food crisis that Africa has gone through in recent years. This banking forum, I think, was very successful. We gathered more than 100 bankers from more than 20 countries to discuss private sector development. And I think our effort together with Bank of Kigali, the 100 million euro facility, really laid the ground for what type of operations is necessary going forward. We also have efforts to finance preschool in Rwanda, especially highlighted by the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister as something very important for them. Cooperation between the European Investment Bank and the European Commission and the European delegations in place, the ambassador and the teams, for instance here in Kigali, is completely crucial for us. We work very close together, and here in Kigali we have a great cooperation with the ambassador and her delegation. So that is also visible when we meet the government of Rwanda, because we meet as partners and we have the same message. It's Global Gateway, and how we can see to that Global Gateway is turning into concrete projects to the betterment of people's life. And I'm grateful for the support that we have from the EU delegation in Kigali.